Hey everybody, welcome. My name is Kevin Jones and this is the Beginning Hunter video series here on YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about what a tag is. We talk a lot about hunting. We talk obviously a lot about how you can participate. One of the main things that you're going to be able to do for yourself is find a tag to go hunt a certain animal. We talk about hunting statistics and all these other things, but I figured it'd be really good to give you a solid understanding of what a tag is. So that way you know what to do and how you can capitalize on this opportunity. So essentially a tag is a state giving you permission to harvest an animal, is the simplest way that I could think about putting it. Again, a state giving you permission to harvest an animal. It's your green light to go out and shoot that animal. You have to either apply for them or you can buy some of them at a store, right? So you can apply for them, buy some at a store, depending on where you're going to be, what the animal are, a couple other factors. Cost of tags vary by species. Elk hunting here in Oregon is more expensive if I want to buy a tag for elk than it is for deer. Deer hunting tag here in Oregon is 25 bucks. An elk hunting tag for a resident, such as myself since I live here, is around 45. So some animals don't need tags to harvest them. You just need a hunting license. So in Oregon, if you want to go hunt coyotes, all you need to do is have an Oregon hunting license and I can go shoot coyotes all day long. I can have a truck bed full of coyotes and I don't need a tag for any of them because the state doesn't need to give me permission to go and hunt these animals because they're not trying to restrict it. They're not trying to limit the amount. So tags need to be filled within a certain date range. Depending on what your tag is and what you're hunting for, there's going to be a printout on your license of what the date range is that the state is giving you permission to go out and harvest those animals. Now there's different tags for archery than there's for rifle and that there is for muzzleloader. So different tags have unique benefits of hunting animals during different times of the year. If you want to see a lot of elk, you should probably consider trying to hunt elk during the rut. So the rut is the mating season for elk. When all the big bulls are out trying to find a lady to breed, so trying to find a cow elk to breed, they kind of throw caution to the wind and they go out and look for them, tend to do things that they don't normally do. Same thing with deer. So deer do the same thing. They're out looking for does. The deer rut is towards the middle of November. The elk rut is in September. So keep that in mind. So what you can do to find out what tags your state offers, you need to look into the state's hunting regulations, the synopsis. It's basically a magazine where you can go to your state's Fish and Wildlife webpage, and there's going to be a list of what you can hunt, when, how many people they're going to give tags to, and a lot of other information. So I think one of the first things that you should do when looking into tags is finding your state's hunting regulations, so that way you can know what you're going up against, what your odds are. Some tags take a long time to get, depending on how your state allocates them. In Oregon, some of the tags that people really want to hunt for these big bull elk take them 15, 20 years to draw or more, right? 20 years to draw a tag for some states or longer, depending on what you're going for. Now, with that being said, that shouldn't limit you. These people that are waiting to draw those tags are not just not hunting for 20 years. They're still hunting. They're still getting more opportunities. But just know that for the really good tags, they oftentimes take a long time to get. It might be the luck of the draw. It might be that the lottery's not working in your favor, depending on how your state allocates it, but it might not be. Two more things. States have their own ways of drawing tags. Like I said, some do the lottery, some do a point-based system. Those can be covered in a different video, but I just want to make sure you knew. Lastly, before we wrap up, it is worth it to apply. I like to throw Hail Marys when I apply for tags. Even if I don't think, when I look at the statistics, that I have a really good chance of drawing it, doesn't mean I'm not going to apply, because you just never know. So that's it for today. That was hunting tags. Again, a tag is a state giving you the legal permission to harvest an animal within their state. Any other questions, drop me a comment, subscribe, like, do all that kind of stuff. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks.